Hey, I'm Zoe Ingram, and today I want to tell you about my favorite movie. My favorite movie is High School Musical. And yeah, it's a Disney show, Disney movie and all that, but it still holds a special place in my heart, and I consider it my favorite movie. The plot of High School Musical is the star basketball player Troy Bolton falls for the new girl who is very smart, and her name is Gabriella. And they actually met over winter break, so that leads into them seeing each other at school. And they both know they can sing because they sang where they met before, like during the break, but they don't want to mess up the social order of high school. And the whole movie plays around the social order of high school and how you have to stick to your one group. If you're an athlete, you stick with the athletes. If you are a dancer, you stick with dancers. If you are a nerd, you stick with the nerds. But they decide to try out for the musical anyway, and they get picked for the two leading roles. But of course, there is a top performer named Sharpay Evans, and her brother is also one of the top performers, and they usually get the top two roles. But Gabriella and Troy came on in and scooped up their place. Well, Sharpay was not going to have that. So she came up with a plan that she was going to get the musical switched to the same night that there was a huge basketball game and a huge academic decathlon. Well, she gets it switched, but Troy and Gabriella figure out a way to make it both work with a little help from their friends. And during all this that's going on, they sing and they fall in love, and they win the decathlon, they win the basketball game, and the musical is perfect. But during High School Musical, they sing and they have all these catchy songs and all of that. And so part of it being my favorite movie is all the songs, because whenever I watched it for the first time I was little, they stuck immediately, and I still sing them now because they're so fun and catchy. And I love the bonds and friendship in the movie, because it's like, when I was little, that's like what I dreamed about, like all the bonds and how I'm gonna have friends. But it also comes with unrealistic expectations, and it did give me that, like, High School Musical is going to be like just like High School Musical and all that, but it's not. But that's what's so great about it, is that you get to watch it and you get to think, how cool is it that, like, you could dream about it being you. And the show taught us that we're all in this together, because that's the ending song they sing. And some facts and statistics about High School Musical is that it generated 7.7 million views in the premiere. And 2 sequels were created, High School Musical 2, which is based in the summer, and High School Musical 3, their senior year. And actually, at the end of 2019, Disney Plus, which is a new streaming service, created an original series called High School Musical, the series. And it's a TV show about a group of students at high school who's in the theater program, but a group of students at the high school that High School Musical was shot at, which is East High. And so they go there as a typical student, but they've never like put on High School Musical. Even though, like, all high schools across the nation, after High School Musical was released, put it on, they never have. So that's what the whole TV show's about, and everyone loves it. It blew up all over Twitter and everywhere, and I personally loved it because it brought me back to my childhood. So that's High School Musical in 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and that's why I love it. And I hope you guys, if you haven't watched it, can watch it too and enjoy it just as much as I do.